Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening, but they fought with expert timing.
Ni hao, welcome to China. Today, our 6 tour guides will be bringing you around our architecture museum. There'll be lots to see, lots to hear, and enjoy. In our museum today, we will be showcasing 6 theories that is present in Chinese architecture. Horizontal emphasis, bilateral symmetry, cosmological elements, enclosed open spaces, hierarchy and family, and timber used as framework. It is obvious that Chinese architecture is highly influenced by culture and mindset and philosophy that is present in Chinese society. So let's enjoy! So as you can see, this is the Forbidden City. Now here, you will notice that the building is actually rather wide. This is because it is built based on one of the fundamental theories in architecture for Chinese buildings. It's known as horizontal emphasis. Now this horizontal emphasis is often found in classical Chinese buildings. So you can see that there's an emphasis on breadth and there's less on height. And also, there is an enclosed heavy platform. And the roof here is really large and it actually floats above the base. And the vertical walls are not well emphasized. This actually contrasts with Western architecture, which tends to grow in height and less in depth. And you can see that in like the skyscrapers in New York. Now, in horizontal emphasis, it actually showcases the importance of the visual impact of the width of the building. So, to put that in a shorter sentence, basically the wider the building, the more wealthy you are. And in that sense, horizontal emphasis actually represents wealth. So for example, in the Forbidden City, the halls and palaces have rather low ceilings. And you can compare them to other stately buildings in the West, and they are equally important. It's just that the structure here is slightly different.
Alright, so another theory that used in the Chinese architecture is the architectural bilateral symmetry. So to put this theory in a very simple way to explain it, it is basically one side of the vertical mirroring the other side. So you can see if here is the center, the left side mirroring the right side. Basically, this theory is used in Chinese architecture because it's significant balance. So let's take an example. The building that are typically planned in the place is actually usually contain an even number in the column of the structure. So from here you can clearly see that the concept of balance is very much emphasized in Chinese architectural building. So basically, architectural bilateral symmetry is useful of the balancing of building. This theory is applied to create enduring flow to the emulate nature. So basically, this theory also related to the horizontal emphasis. The reason why the building were built in this way is for safety reasons. So the buildings that are low and wide are more safe compared to the buildings that are vertical form. This is also linked to horizontal emphasis.
Chinese beliefs that systems are deeply rooted in the cosmological concept. Chinese cosmological concept can be found in the Chinese architecture. This concept, such as feng shui and Taoism, is widely used to organize construction and residence. It means they apply the concept, the feng shui and Taoism, into buildings such as those constructions, buildings, those temples, and then our resident houses. For example, screen walls are used to face the main entrance of the building. This stems from the belief that evil things travel in a straight line. And then colors and numbers and cardinal direction reflects in the belief of a type of immanence. Feng Shui is located in the south of the building because it is believed to provide qi or good energy when people walk in.
Now I'm going to talk about the open-air enclosure. It is one of the most common theories in Chinese civilization of architecture. What open-air enclosure means is, it is an open space enclosed by 4 walls having no roof or ceilings. There are 2 types of open-air enclosure, which are courtyards and skywell. The use of open courtyard is the most common enclosed space that can be found in Chinese architecture. The best example for the open courtyard is Shiheyuan, which are surrounded by buildings. Usually it's at the middle, the open courtyard, and surrounded by buildings connected with each another directly or through a series of verandas. Stop. Okay, another type of enclosed space is skywell. It basically, there is 2 tall buildings next to it, and there is an empty space in between it. Yes, in between it. Okay, so as you can see, there is an empty space here. Then you can see the sky, and this empty space looks like a well. So we name it as a skywell.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about the hierarchy. Hierarchy is very much emphasized in the culture of Chinese civilization, which is also a concept uniquely captured in its architecture. The placement of building in a property or complex are based on the hierarchy and the importance of building. For example, the building door front facing the property is more important, and another 4 is less important because normally it's used for servant.
Another theory that used in Chinese civilization of architecture is the use of timber framework. Ancient Chinese architecture is centered around the use of timber, such as wooden posts, beam, lintel, and the joints. In this framework, the walls serve as the separation of the rooms, without bearing the weight of the whole house. As the famous saying goes, the Chinese house will still stand even the walls is collapsed.